Every year, construction projects cut down millions of trees. So here's a strange question. Why would anyone spend tens of thousands of dollars just to save one? At first it doesn't make any sense, until you realize some trees can't simply be replaced. That's why engineers make a completely different decision. Instead of bringing in chainsaws, they bring in one of the strangest machines ever built. A machine designed for one purpose, not to cut the tree, to move it entirely, roots and all. It's called a tree spade, and despite looking like a giant mechanical claw, it isn't grabbing the tree. It's digging around it. Each hydraulic blade slowly enters the ground from a different angle, carefully slicing through the soil. As they continue downward, the blades form a giant cone beneath the tree. Inside that cone, the roots stay protected. The surrounding soil stays intact, and the entire root system becomes one solid mass, known as the root ball. Once the blades meet underneath, they close together, locking the tree, its roots, and thousands of pounds of earth into one enormous package. Only then is the tree lifted from the ground. Still alive, still standing. The tree is loaded onto a truck, taken to its new location, and lowered into a hole prepared days in advance. Because moving the tree is actually the easy part. Keeping it alive is the challenge. And surprisingly, when everything is done correctly, more than 90% of transplanted trees survive. But this brings us back to the original question. Why go through all this? Why spend so much money when cutting the tree would take minutes? Because sometimes the tree is worth far more than removing it. Some have stood in the same place for over a century. Some are protected by law. Some define the identity of an entire neighborhood. Others increase nearby property values, provide habitat for wildlife, or create shade that would take generations to replace. Professional arborists even have methods to estimate the value of mature trees. And in some cases, that value reaches hundreds of thousands of dollars. Not because of the wood, but because of everything the tree has taken decades or centuries to become. Most machines exist to remove obstacles. This one removes the obstacle without removing the tree. Because replacing a machine takes money, replacing a 100-year-old tree takes another 100 years. And that's something money can't buy.